Hey, we're on to Wednesday of the week of Passion Week. This is the day that we contemplate the story of Jesus' anointing. Here in Matthew 26, 6 through 13, we're told that he was hanging out in the home of Simon the leper. And a woman comes, and there she pours on his head a very expensive bottle of perfume. We see that the disciples themselves were indignant at the expense and the waste of money here. And Jesus says, leave her alone. What she has done is a beautiful thing. Here's a few things to contemplate. What do you think happened to so move this woman to have such a tender and public display of affection and love? We don't know the backstory, but can you imagine what she must have felt to do this for Jesus? Have you ever been moved to do something for Jesus just because you love him? Maybe today you might think about what it might be to do something just out of love for Jesus, just because, to show him your great affection for him in some distinct way today. I also want you to consider the effect that this act had on Jesus. It obviously surprised him. It obviously touched him. It was clear that it meant a lot to him. He calls it beautiful. How does it make you feel to think that this woman touched Jesus with her action? Now think about the fact that Jesus says this about this woman's actions. Truly, I tell you, whenever this gospel is preached throughout the world, what she has done will also be told in memory of her. How does this statement invite you to see that Jesus saw far into the future how this gospel would go into every culture and every language, and that this story would be part of the legacy of the gospel shared about someone showing great love for Jesus and how it touched him? In other words, Jesus wanted you to know this story and predicted that you would hear it, and now you are hearing it. And so what does it mean to you? Grace and peace today.